Hi there, I'm Gloria Feldt and I'm co-founder and president of Take the Lead. Our mission is gender parity in leadership in every single sector, and I am so grateful to Jessie Meringue, who is enabling us to do this thing here, which you will see what the thing is shortly, here at Optimize, his company. And not only is he letting us disrupt his whole business, but he's also offering a wonderful option for people to have a free first day of finding out all of the wonders of Optimize. So Jessie, thank you so much. Do you want to say something about what you got?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for being here, and it's great to have you in. I'm excited to have you here. We are all about health empowerment.
I think all of these things are really important for women, especially women who are in high stress jobs, who have families they're dealing with and their work and the community service that they're doing and all of these things. Sometimes we kind of work ourselves into a nub and we don't always take care of ourselves. And so I think that what you're doing is can be really helpful to many of the women that we work with in our leadership programs.
I couldn't agree more. Women have some of the highest stress levels and the most responsibility, and so we really are trying to work with people on training their own nervous systems and their own stress response to be more resilient.
We're also working on men to train them to take half the responsibility, but that's a whole other story. That's a whole other thing we can talk about another time. And over here in this corner is my friend Dan Sager, who is responsible for the whole thing that we're doing here. He challenged
the secret challenge.
The secret challenge. Dan challenged me. Dan, by the way, first I want to say, Dan has been a great supporter of women's advancement and women's leadership as long as I have known him, which is longer than probably most of you watching this have been alive, right?
That's right.
It's been a long time.
I figured out today, 37 years.
37 years, a long time. So always a great supporter, for which I am very appreciative. Anyway, so Dan challenged me, saying he would give money to take the lead to help us do more of the leadership development that we do for women if I would take the cold water plunge. And not one to let a good opportunity for somebody to give money to take the lead go by. It didn't take me long to say, sure, I'll give it a try. And then I made him up his contribution.
That's right.
And then it turned into a whole campaign. And what's really cool is that we now have we now have 2 matching funds, so that everybody who contributes to this campaign on our LinkedIn Live and even afterward will have their donation matched not once but twice.
Well, that's true.
So that's a pretty cool thing, huh?
Very cool.
I mean, that's what you started. What I want to also say is that right now in this moment, many women have been pushed out and left out of the workforce. There are almost 500,000 women right now who have lost their jobs because of basically political issues and loss of jobs in that sector, and then that trickles down and it impacts everything else. It impacts the whole family, the children, everybody. And so one of the things that Take the Lead is doing, and the reason why we are mounting this campaign right now, is because we have a goal of being able to provide scholarships to women who have to rethink their whole careers. And so that they can have the benefits of our leadership program, which people say is life-changing, and people say it has given them an understanding of their own power, and it has enabled them to figure out what they want to do with that power in the next phase of their life. So we are excited about this opportunity because it will enable us to serve more women who really need our services. And it's one scholarship is $500. All of it adds up, and it literally will help change some woman's life. Okay, I want you to notice that I am full out Elsa, and I just am loving this. So this is really cool. Cool being the operative word. And I am going to do something that is very cool. Guess what it is?
Okay, so we're going to work to get calm and push back against the stress of cold water. And you're just going to take another deep breath. Good. Inhale, openness, love.
I'm gonna play like it's 90 degrees.
You got it, yeah. Focus on the heart. Big breath in. And when you're ready, sit down on the exhale. Good. Awesome job. You got it. Big breath into your nose. You got it. Just block us out. Maybe widen the feet so you can lean back. Yeah.
Take a second to get this all acclimated.
Got it. Slowly lean back. You got it.
Guys, this is cold. I'm just gonna tell you, it's cold. But you know what? It's not as cold as when you're having to be out there and you don't have a job and you're trying to figure this all out. So this is nothing compared to what so many women are going through right now. I totally realize that. But it's cold.
Great job. Awesome. Yeah, you're leaning back.
Are you timing me?
Yeah,
About 30 seconds in.
And get your, you go back, I'll catch you. Get your head all the way back on that. You're almost there. Yeah, you're almost there. Yep, you're almost there. Right there.
Wow.
Widen your legs though, widen your legs so you can grab the edges. Yeah. Oh, almost. Alright.
15 seconds left.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's a full
We're doing
plunge.
2 minutes today, right?
Yep, 2 minutes.
Okay, this is not bad.
Those eyes.
This is not so bad.
Closed, yeah.
This is not
Nice
so bad.
slow inhale. You're calm,
1 minute in.
relaxed.
Got it.
She is a trooper.
Oh, this took a minute.
Fully plunged.
Good work. Nice job. And just let go. If you feel any tension in the shoulders or the body, just let it go on the next exhale. Seem really relaxed.
40 seconds left.
And once we go down.
No, you're good.
Am I okay?
Yeah, you are
Good.
going for
Yeah,
it.
you're perfect. Get that thing
That's
out.
a full
Yeah.
plunge.
Good.
30 seconds.
Awesome job, Gloria. So nice. That warm blood's around your heart, keeping you safe.
Yeah. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out.
Oh, heck, I
Awesome
wanted to
job.
stay in another 5
Yes.
minutes.
Just make sure you're
That's
safe
awesome.
coming out. Good job. And you got it. And squeeze.
My toes are still freezing, but my heart is very warm that I've had the opportunity to do this plunge, and that I'm taking the plunge for all women everywhere to have parity and equality and justice. And I love it. I love it. I love what I do, and I love what we're able to do at Take the Lead to help women achieve their highest and best intentions. So after the cold water plunge, I get the treat of being in the nice warm red light room. And so here we are, here we go. I'm putting on my really cool glasses here. And I'm going to be like the cheese in the middle of a grilled cheese sandwich, and I start to feel like I'm melting. And then, the bread is on the other side of me, and it's a really great thing. So here I go. All right, bye. Okay, if this cold water plunge that I just did made you catch your breath, let it spur you into action. Let it spur you into making a great gift as much as you can to help another woman figure out her next career. Any amount helps. Any amount helps. $500 gives a full scholarship to a woman. But believe me, whatever you can do helps. If you want to give 10 scholarships, you can do that. Whatever it is. But it doesn't matter. The important thing is that we are helping women thrive and rise and reach their highest intentions. my God. I am still wearing my my outfit here. So here I am in my Elsa robe, which I ordered from Amazon for $12. And I have to tell you, it turns out to be very cozy and soft, and I actually like it. Hey, listen, if you have done a cold water plunge, and I understand that it's quite a thing that oh, do you like my nails too? By the way, I got my nails done blue just so I'd be all completely in character. Um, if you have done a cold water plunge, would you please just put it in the chat? I'm very curious because I'm hearing from everybody around that, oh, cold water plunges are really quite the thing and they're wonderful for your health. And then also, I also have heard that they can be not so wonderful for your health. And I had a physician friend who is one of the very generous donors who's helping us put together the mat, one of the matches, and she said she'd give me the money not to do the plunge. So yeah, there are varying opinions about it. But if you've done the plunge, why don't you say so? I don't see anybody saying. I see lots of people saying nice things. So thank you very, very, very much for all of these kind compliments. I appreciate every single bit of it, and I do feel very fortunate that I've had the opportunity to do this. I mean, we're making a big joke out of it, and you have to have fun. You really have to have fun because this is serious business. And when it's serious business, all the more reason why you need to have a little fun in your life. But the reason it is such a serious business right now and why we're working so hard to raise this money for the end of the year campaign, for our Giving Tuesday campaign, and for all the way through to the end of the year is so that we can provide many more of our training services to the women who have been displaced from their jobs. And there are Michelle says she prefers hot stone massage. I get that. I think I'm with you. I'm totally with you. So it's that is our purpose. And to the extent that you can help with a contribution of any size, it will reap rewards. You will be doing a very wonderful service for folks. We do have our programs online as well as in person, and so we'll be keeping you posted. We'll be letting you know exactly what we're going to be doing, so that you know that your contributions are being well used. And I want to explain the matches just a little bit more to you so you know what's going on with that. We were in the process of raising a match, and from several generous donors, we will have a $50,000 match so that we could say every dollar you give will be turning into $2. But then the Elizabeth Elting Foundation very kindly offered to give us another $50,000 match, but only if we can raise the other 50,000. So if we can raise this additional 50,000, your dollars will then turn into $3. $1 of yours will turn into $3. And I know we all like that because we all like for our money to be serving more people. When I think about when we had our conference in DC and we had so many women who came and we were able to give them scholarships to be able to come to the conference, it meant a lot. And so many women said to me as they were leaving, oh my goodness, I just really needed this. And that conference was great. But the conference is one day. And what we do in our 9 Leadership Power Tools training program is we give women the mindset to know their power. We help them really understand the power that they bring. What are the strengths that they have that they bring that are valued, and so that they value them themselves. And the first thing is you have to know your power and you have to value what you bring to the table. And sometimes I think particularly when you've lost a job, you lose some of that confidence. So we want to help women restore that. That's the first thing that we do. It's a mindset thing that we work on. It's called the power concepts. The second thing that we do is we have the 9 leadership power tools. And the leadership power tools are very practical skills, tools, and techniques. And I always say they help you thrive in the world as it is while you're changing it. Because if we just keep trying to fit into the world as it is, we'll keep having the same problems. We'll keep fighting the same battles. So we need to have these skills and tools that we can use not only to navigate the workplace as it is now, but to do our bit in different kinds of ways, depending upon where we are, to be able to make some changes in it. And then the third part of what we do in our programs is, there are lots of programs where you learn a lot of things and then all that gets put on a shelf. But in our 9 Leadership Power Tools programs, and that's the core curriculum for all of our programs, the women make their own strategic leadership action plans. So you don't leave one of our programs without having clarity and knowing what you're going to do with what you just did. So I'm going to be trying to look at the chat, and if you have a question, please put it in. I think I see one from okay. Oh, Jada says she's 25 and she still hasn't brought herself to do a cold water plunge. That's well, maybe you'll get courage from this. But you don't have to, because I did it for you. You see, I did it for you. So yes, I'd be happy to take questions from you, and I will try to monitor the chat and see. And anyone who makes a contribution during this time, I will doubly thank you, reach out and thank you, because this is the start of our Giving Tuesday campaign, and we're not going to end it until we have fulfilled all of our goals. So I want to thank all of you who have already made contributions. I want to call out our board chair, Dr. Lily McNair, who's on, and say thank you, Lily, who has been so generous. And we have so many people who have already made contributions, and I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. And we need more. We need more. I don't. What is the thermometer saying right now about how close are we to the 50,000 that we need to raise in addition to the match money that we have? Can somebody tell us that? Maybe Merlinda can put that in the chat, or Madeline can put it in the chat. So, questions, comments about Take the Lead, about the cold water plunge. I also want to give another shout out to Optimize. And I want you to know we did put a link to Optimize in the video, but we will send it out to you as well, because they have very generously offered a free day for anyone to come and use their services. Now, I will confess that their business is in the Phoenix area, but they have 4 different locations in the Phoenix area. So if you're going to be here at any time, you can just use that link, and you can sign up and get a free full day of their services, which really are quite rejuvenating. And I'm not kidding. I really love that red light room. Oh, that felt so good. It was so nice and warm. So our goal here is to be able to do programming that will really meet the needs of women who have been displaced from their jobs. But we also know that all of us can use a little inspiration and new skill building sometime. So, Tammy has a question. Wait, just a minute. Let me find it. Oh, what was the plunge invigorating like Take the Lead is? Woo! I'm going to say a yes. I'm actually going to say a yes. You could tell by the time I settled into it that it was starting to feel kind of good. But I have a fear that if you stay in too long, it might not be a good idea. But I would say it was definitely invigorating. I would say it. I would say it was. Now, my friend Dan, who you saw, he goes into the cryotherapy room, which is way below zero, and he says he does that every week, and it makes him feel great. I don't think I have the guts to try that. I don't think I have the guts to try that. So I see Peggy Wilmoth. Thank you so much for saying you love the work that Take the Lead does. And well, I want to thank you, Peggy, first of all, for your incredible leadership in all kinds of realms and places. Peggy is a retired Army Reserve general, by the way, and she has taken 2 of our courses. And she has also sent her daughter-in-law to one of the courses. So a true believer, and I just want to say how much I appreciate you, Peggy. And I appreciate all of your good work and all of your leadership in so many different realms. So yeah, great question, Tammy. Any other questions? Finish the ship as a volunteer at a food charity. Will donate when I am home. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for your service at the food pantry. I hope I have read today that the uh, SNAP funds are starting to flow again into people's accounts. And I certainly hope that to be true. But we also know that there is a great need for more food, and I've just been donating to our food pantry here in Arizona as well. So um, we need all of these things. We need all of these things, and I think what we all want more than anything else is to be able to be self-supporting, and that's Take the Lead's main mission. I really want to make sure that women have the skills, the tools, and the mindset and a plan for themselves to be able to be self-supporting and to be leaders, not only in the world of work, whatever work they're doing, whether it's corporate, nonprofit, government, whatever it might be, but leaders in your own life, in your home, with your family and your children. And there are so many different ways that these power tools help you. And all of this warms my heart. Even though my toes were frozen, my heart was indeed very, very warm. So let me see if there are any other questions. Yes. Okay. All right. So we've got $7,000 already. Okay. Well, it's we're inching on up here, and we still have, we have through Giving Tuesday, and we're going to keep doing this through the end of the year. And I know, with the help and support of all of you, that we will reach your goal. I just wanted to share with you. I mean, there's so much I could say, but I wanted to share with you just a couple of comments that people have made when they've taken the 9 Leadership Power Tools course. Let me just pull this one up here. The nine power tools are spot on for identifying the struggles we have and inspire me to put action behind them. Action is the important thing. Whether it be through self-identification or making a plan to improve or change, I will keep that list close and refer to it often when I work to achieve my action plan and well into the future. This course was a gentle nudge to get out of my comfort zone and get moving again. I learned there is no reason why women can't use their brains to become equal partners in technology and the business world. The insight is that my path isn't blocked, and I do have the power to make sure I use the tools to get around the barriers to advancement. So that's just a small sampling of the kinds of feedback that we get. Do I envision doing more daring feats during Take the Lead's fundraising campaign? Well, what do you think I should do? Give me some suggestions. What do you think I should do that's within reason? What should I do that's within reason? Give me an idea. I don't see any ideas coming, but I'll be looking for them. You can always email us at takethelead@taketheleadwomen.com and give us some more input. And always love to hear from you. Always love to hear from you. So I think we are coming to the close of our time together. Eat insects. No. Bungee jumping, I had an opportunity to do that when I was in New Zealand, and I declined that. But, I might consider it. I would bungee jump before I would jump out of a plane. I will tell you that. You received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Whoa, we've got a lot of people chatting. Okay, let's see. Walk another suspension bridge. Okay, so Tammy knows my suspension bridge story about how I'm terrified of suspension bridges and what I learned when I actually had to walk across 22 rickety suspension bridges. So I would do another suspension bridge. Yes, I would do that. I would do that. Yes. You know why? Because you build your courage muscles by doing. You build your courage muscles by using them. And so even though I never lost my fear of suspension bridges, the point is that by trying and by putting one foot in front of the other and by crossing them, I learned that I could do it. So I got more courageous about it, even though I'm still a little concerned. No, I'm still a lot scared of suspension bridges when they're rickety like those that I was on a hike. And yeah, so the other lesson of that suspension bridge, which I will close with here, is that I learned that what I had to do to get across that bridge was to keep my eye on the other side where my intention was. I had to not look down at the raging waters. I had to not look at the sides, at the jagged rocks. I had to have the courage to believe I could get across. I had to put one foot in front of the other, in front of the other, in front of the other, until I got to the other side. And that is actually how I developed a lot of my thinking around the power of setting intentions. So some of you know the latest book that I wrote is called Intentioning, and it's all about setting high intentions and achieving them and how to achieve them. Parasailing. Oh my gosh, there are some suggestions here that are way over my head. So I may have to challenge some of you. Take an improv class. Now that I might do. Amy, thank you for that suggestion. I think that's a great idea, taking an improv class. So let me just close with a couple of things. Number one, again, thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you on behalf of the women that we are able to serve, for your contributions of time, your contributions of verbal support, your social media shares, and your financial contributions. You can do us a real favor by continuing to share this information around. This LinkedIn Live will be available, and if you can just send the link to other people that you know and encourage them to send a contribution in, that will be huge. That will be a huge help. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you on behalf of the Take the Lead team, the Take the Lead board of directors, and everybody who has enabled us to come to where we are today, where we have served over 5,000 women with our training programs. We've reached over 1.5 million people with the composite of all of the different programs that we have. So we couldn't have done it without you, and we need you to continue and continue with that support. So thank you so much. You don't have to take the cold water plunge, but if you do, drop me a note. Let me know how it goes. The improv challenge. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. All right. So maybe we'll do our own improv program. We could do that. That's actually kind of fun. We could do that. Yes. Okay. If there are no other questions, any other comments, I will again just say thank you so much. If you haven't made a contribution already, you can still do that. You can always go to taketheleadwomen.com and press that big old donate button, and it'll be right there for you. Or you can use the QR code right here on your screen. So thank you so much. Thank you, Simona. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, everybody who's putting your name in. Madeline, Merlinda, Lily, Tammy, Peggy. I can't see everybody's name, but I know you're all there. And I just thank you again. Take the plunge for women in leadership.